It comes as no surprise that you can never know what to expect when fossil hunting with the Alabama Museum of Natural History. And this fossil hunt was absolutely no exception. Of course, you'll find your usual shark's teeth and other marine fossils, but every once in a while you'll pull an absolute gem. And today we pulled quite a few of them. So join me as we fossil hunt into the Cretaceous period of Alabama.
You're kidding, dude. That's crazy.
So the gang here, we're walking upstream to see if we can find any good gravel bars. And I came across these little spoil piles from somebody else's sift. And look here, there is, where was it? Oh, there's one right there. A good Coelacanth. That's gonna be Coelacanth yangensis. I saw another one down here, right there. It's a good sized one. And then up here, it looks like another beautiful yangensis. Good sized. Let's wash those off. Look at that top one. That's awesome. Right here in the spoil piles of somebody else's sifts. Always be sure to go through these if you guys are hunting on creeks like this. And I'm sure there's more stuff in here. I saw a broken tooth up there. Doesn't look to be worth grabbing. Nice. Good start. We haven't even gotten to a spot yet to hunt and already pulling shark's teeth. All right, we have made it to a little bit of a gravel bar here. Also, I am joined today by none other than Cody Hodge. Hey. He is another fossil hunter here who is quite versed in what he finds. So, Cody, we're looking forward to seeing what you find today. I've got my first sift going here. We're just gonna go through. We're not sure if we're gonna stop at this spot or if we're gonna keep moving. This is gonna be kind of a test sift here. Let's see. There's some teeth on the top here. Another Coelacanth. And then that looks like a broken goblin shark tooth, Scapanorhynchus. There are teeth here. It's a decent sized broken scap. Oh, I see a good root right there. Hey, that's a nice scap. Very nice scap right there. Missing just one side cusp. Not bad though. Okay. A piece of wood. We are definitely on the teeth. Here's a root of a good squally, it looks like. Yeah, that's not a bad one. Not at all. There's another one. Okay. Not a bad handful right there from the first sift of the trip. Anything else that I missed? Oh! Almost fully rooted Hybodont.
What?
That's, okay. Okay, for a little bit of reference, that tooth I just pulled, Myristodonoides multiplicatus, or multiplicatus, however you pronounce it. These almost are never rooted, and they almost never have those side cusps. Usually you just find the main cusp, the main blade in the middle, but that is a beautiful tooth right there. Let me get a zoom.
I've got a soft shell turtle fragment.
That's awesome. And Chase said he's got soft shell turtle. Check this out, dude. Cody.
Yeah?
Look at that Hybodont.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
Should I show the bone fragment I found?
Oh, yeah.
Here.
Oh, big old bone fragment.
Big chunk of bone.
Something. That's
Yep.
cool.
Chunkosaurus.
Chunkosaurus, yep.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Got a cusp on it there. A couple cusps.
Uh-huh.
Here's my little turtle.
Piece of soft shell turtle right there.
Or there's another turtle I forget the name of. It's like Trachthemis or something.
How dare you forget the name of it?
I'm so
You're
sorry.
you're a paleontologist. You should know this.
I'm a shark paleontologist.
Yes.
I am not a turtleologist.
A turtleologist, yep. So I was going over this sift one more time before I tossed it. I just pulled this piece. I think that's fossilized cartilage. Because it's got, that is so weird. Chase or Cody, either one of y'all, look at this, dude.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know, I showed Chase that. Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Yeah, show Chase that. That's interesting.
It's very interesting. Dude, check it.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Is that coelacanth?
It's Mega Coelacanthus.
You're kidding, dude.
That's crazy.
Mega
I'm
Coelacanthus.
pretty sure we can like check it in the back end because.
Dude, as soon as you said, oh, it clicked in my mind. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
hold on.
that's crazy. That's crazy. Those are. I've only ever found one in 6 years. So.
Dude, first sift, an absolute banger. Mega Coelacanthus and a Hybodont almost rooted.
Good gravy.
Good gravy. We're in it now. Shayla, you find anything good?
No.
Okay. I'm heading back over here, boys. So, hold on.
That's absurd.
Insane.
That's
So is that
rigmarole in the highest order.
Rigmarole in the highest order. Megalocoelacanthus dobii was one of the largest coelacanths known from the Cretaceous period, with some of its upper size estimates reaching 11 to 15 feet in length. This is only slightly outclassed by some of the other giant coelacanths of the Cretaceous period, such as Mawsonia and its kin. However, those coelacanths were only known from incredibly sparse material found in North America. It's funny and kind of ironic that this tiny piece of bone that I found here belongs to one of the largest coelacanths known in the fossil record. I've been told, based off of what other scientists have said after seeing pictures, that this piece likely comes from the inside of the lower jaw of the coelacanth, based off of the texture that we see on top. Honestly, the last thing that I expected to find during this trip. To find one from the Cretaceous here, 82 million years old, that's insane. Chase was saying he's only ever found one piece of these. That's crazy. Already 2 trip makers in the first sift of being here. Let's keep it going. Let's see what we get. Got my second sift up from the little honey hole here. I see a couple teeth right on the top. Broken big Scapanorhynchus goblin shark. These things got big. They were like great white shark sized goblin sharks swimming around in the shallows of the Cretaceous. Pretty crazy. I see a root of, I believe, one right here. Oh, just broken one. Unfortunate. Let's see what else. I'm gonna use this to kind of rake through here. Anything? Oh, there were 2 teeth. There were 2 teeth right there. There was one stuck to it. Next to that big goblin, that there is a Cretaceous. So that is a relative of the megalodon shark. Eventually, after the Cretaceous and extinction, a lineage of Cretaceous broke off and decided, hey, I'm gonna get bigger, and they did. And so here we are, a couple million years later with megalodon fossils as well as Cretaceous. Oh, right there, right under where I was just holding that. That's a decent scap right there. This decent lateral scap, missing a tiny bit of side cusp there and a tip. Darn, there's a blade. Another broken one there. Okay, and that cicada in the background yet again is letting us know, as per usual. Due to the sheer quantity of teeth here, I'm not really showing every find on the camera, but look at this little juvenile goblin tooth that I just found. Those side cusps are immaculate, and the blade. Look at that. That's a gem jar, a little tooth right there. It's gonna be a nice one. Nice. I see another squally over here too. Yep. They're everywhere, and there's a piece of bone of something. You can tell it's bone because of that porous texture on the inside. That's pretty cool. That could be from mosasaur, dinosaur, anything like that. That's cool. It's a nice piece of soft shell turtle in my sift. You can tell because of that wavy texture on the top there. This would have been one of the scoots. Yep, not too bad. There's also a squally there. A little broken. Yeah, so many shark teeth out here. It's crazy. Literally just 2 sifts into the site. That's how many teeth we have. Did a little bit off camera. That's just stupid. You'll see now why a lot of people consider this the best shark tooth creek in the state of Alabama. And honestly, at this point, I agree. I would agree. A couple more broken teeth in here. Nothing too crazy. I'm about to get another sift going. I might prop the phone up on the tripod for this next one just to show y'all how many we're finding per sift. Like, I might just keep the camera rolling. All right, got our sift up right here already, right on the top. Oh, that's a horribly broken tooth, not even worth keeping. Oh, that's a good scap right there, if y'all are seeing that. There we go. Good tooth right on the surface. I'm just gonna speed run this one.
It's got a big old
Nice quality.
Eulenstromai.
Good Limstromai, nice.
Big.
Nice. Yeah, for y'all at home, Chase just said he pulled what's called a Limstromai. So there are two main species of Squalicorax to be found out here. There's the Yangensis, like you're seeing here, and there's also Squalicorax Limstromai, which are a little bit bigger species. We call them Limstromai, although Limstromai, I believe, is a European term for teeth they've described over there. Ain't that right, Chase?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Dylan.
What's that? Oh, good gravy. Dude, look what he just pulled. That is insane. Look at that color. That's a fat tooth, dude. Congrats.
Thanks.
That's awesome.
Size shame that tooth?
I did fat shame that tooth. Because when it comes to shark's teeth, I like them chunky.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. All right. There's some teeth here.
That's a pretty cool tooth.
That's a nice little juvie scap. Squally. I was telling Chase before we got here, I want a decent protolamna. Last time we were here, our friend Chelsea pulled a pretty nice protolamna tooth from here, from the same creek. So they're here. They're rare. Ooh. Interesting colors on that squally there. I'm just gonna full send and sit in the creek. Kumbaya. Okay. Oh, hello. There's a nice tooth. Big goblin. That's a good squally. That would have been a fat freaking... That would have been a fat Cretaceous, I believe. Huh. Interesting one. In real time, you guys just witnessed me completely butchering a shark tooth ID in that creek. This is not a fat Cretaceous tooth, but rather a fat posterior goblin shark's tooth. A posterior goblin tooth didn't even cross my mind for a potential ID, because this is the size of the posterior goblin teeth we're used to finding, meaning that this was likely from a very, very large goblin shark. There's a Limstromai. Not the greatest, but it's got good serrations. I say not the greatest, it's actually a pretty decent one. It's just not very big compared to the ones you can get out here. Nice. I hope this is all focused on the camera for y'all. If not, I'm just showing you nothing but blurriness. Oh, that would have been a good scap. Very big root on that one. That's interesting. That's an Encotis palatine jawbone. So this is you can actually see a socket of another tooth on the top there. And this long piece here is where the fang would have been coming out of the front of the jaw. Pretty nice. I'll put up a picture of what these animals look like and where it would have been situated in the jaw. That's pretty cool. Just one of the many things to add onto the pile here. Heartbreaker right there. That would have been some good color. Oh, that would have been a freaking massive lateral scap. It still is. That's just, it's missing a side cusp. That's crazy. I've never seen a scap lateral quite that big. Man. From get this on camera here. 2 scoops of gravel. Look at that. That's pretty crazy. I'm not even gonna go and try to count how many teeth that is right now. That's stupid. Whew. So I've been sitting here on this log, sifting through my teeth, or sifting through my sifts. There's actually a squally right there, a pretty decent squally. But I'm just sitting here looking around me at the gravel in the water. Look at that.
pretty sure I found a broken Cretaceous.
That's a good sized goblin right there. Right next to me in the creek, and there's little minnows running by me too. There's all kinds of stuff out here, man. Is there anything else next to me that I am potentially sitting on? What are you? Broken blade. Okay. Apologies in advance if the audio is really weird right now. I dropped my phone in the water. Ooh, that's a good tooth. That's a cool looking Cretaceous right there.
Murder. Remember those little? Does it look like those little ones we caught that time in what?
Like the ones that have no root. I have too many.
There's a broken hybernaut right there. Oh, there's a good squally. Look at that. That's a cool little scap tooth I just picked up. You can see the color on the blade right there, kind of that lightning pattern on it. That's where plant roots have etched the enamel with their acids. You can really see it on the back there. That's cool. All right. Anything else? Is that a Lindströmi? That might be a Lindströmi. There's another acid etched tooth. Squally there. Yep.
That's what I found on the ground.
Hold on. Shayla says to see what we got on the ground. Excuse me?
Yep.
You found that on the ground?
No.
I was about to
Chase
say.
dug it up.
That's crazy.
The giant scap.
Yeah. That's cool.
Good. That's bigger than mine, I think.
Very nice. Very nice. Very good. Alright, let's get back down here. Let's see what else we can pull. That's a good squally there. The amount of good squallies, kind of insane here. So many yangenses. There's a scap. Ugh. It's got plant roots on them. Last little bit of the sift. Broken tooth. I'm still finding stuff. This is like sift number 4 or 5, and already we're still pulling good teeth. That's a nice one right there. Cool. As you guys can see, this little pit right here is where I've been digging, right in here. But I think what I'm about to do is grab some of the gravel behind this log here, because in theory, that's where more stuff's been catching, and that's going to be the juicier gravel, as they say. As in me, I say that. So let's see. I'm really hoping the audio is good for you guys. I just pulled some gravel from that little spot I was telling you about where there might be some more juicier gravel, as they say. And I see this right here. That's a good sized scap anterior. That would have been at the very front of the mouth.
What'd she do?
She threw water at me.
Oh.
Very nice tooth right there, though. Good color on it, too. All right. Couple other teeth in here. Oh, another broken big one. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep trying that spot. There's bigger teeth in there, I can tell.
Same stuff, though.
All right, so after a little bit of sifting, there's that handful. Good goblin right there again. So we'll keep it going. So here's a good find right here, the first of the trip. Y'all see that right there? That is a Tychotus tooth. Let me wash that off. There we go. The shell-crushing shark's tooth from the Cretaceous. Very, very cool dentitions on these things. That's awesome. You can see on the top where it's got a little bit of feeding wear, where it's flattened down like that, where it used the tooth. So some unfortunate being was not having a good day in the Cretaceous. So this sift right here, as well as the stuff that Cody's going through, we're just digging in this bank right here. We originally thought this was somebody's like just big spoil pile from hunting here previously, but we're not too sure. Because I'm pulling squallies. I pulled that Tychodus from here and this nice little snail steinkern right there, the internal mold of the shell. So like if this is somebody's spoil pile, they were blind. We're going through Helen Keller's spoil pile right now. Like, I don't understand. But it's not looking like it.
That spoil pile wouldn't exist if it was Helen Keller's. She wasn't real.
Okay. You're canceled, Chase. Nah, yeah, see, look, we're just finding more and more teeth. I mean,
Ammonite.
some broken stuff. Ammonite chunk?
Well, I mean, it's just like a. Here, I'm gonna toss it to you.
Okay. Caught it. Oh, yeah. Section of ammonite right there. You can see the suture lines right there where it would have connected in the shell. That's pretty cool. You want it back?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Either that or she's in Cuba with 2-pack.
1 second. Look at this. I just pulled this sift up before I even look at this tooth. What are you kidding? That's pathological to the nth degree. Chase. He's at a 90-degree angle, it would seem.
He said, "Whoa!" He also goes a little
Off
to the right.
side.
Yeah. Or well,
That's funny.
what the hell? That boy said, "Fuck."
If only he had that root. Oh.
Pain.
Oh, dude. That would have been a huge Tychodus. That's crazy.
I'll keep it to the chagrin of myself.
To the chagrin of this shark's tooth, brother. Look at this thing.
That boy got messed up.
Got another one here. Looks to be decent. I can already see it's missing a side cusp. Oh man, that's another big lateral Scipanorhynchus. Whew. Got that double side cusp on the side there too. That's really cool. That is a keeper. Speaking of keepers, look at this little tooth. Is that? Yeah, I think that's a juvie goblin. Let me get a zoom on that. Either goblin or sand tiger. I think goblin though. That's cool. Good side cusp on that. Fellas, I just pulled something quite monumental from the sift. Look at the enamel on this thing. It's obviously broken, unfortunately. But that's a plesiosaur tooth. If you don't know plesiosaurs, think like the Loch Ness Monster, basically. The very long-necked marine reptiles from the Cretaceous. That's a tooth of one. The enamel and the sort of the part of a root right here. Kind of, I guess that's part of a root. No, I don't think that's a root. I think that's just where the enamel's peeled off.
It could be like the base of it.
Yeah. Either way, plesiosaur from here is really cool. Not complete, unfortunately, but I'll take it. That's a first for me. These things got large, very large. In the same sift here that the plesiosaur tooth came from, I see a good scap right there. Oh, man. That's perfect. Lateral. Those side cusps. Good root and blade as well. Whew. That's crazy. The quality on some of the teeth out here can be insane. Right next to where I have my tripod set up, I see a root of a tooth right there. Y'all see that? Oh, that's just the whole blade right there, that orange bit. Oh my. That's cool. Dude, that's a... Oh, if that would have been whole, oh my goodness. It's good. It looks like a lower anterolateral, so that would have been the tooth filing between the anteriors and the laterals. Look at this, Cody. Right on the surface. All I saw was the root.
Oh yeah.
That orange color is
That's
crazy. Cool. That's awesome. You finding anything good?
Just scaps and squally, corax, and
Yep.
all that.
That tracks for here.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Okay, Cody hasn't moved anything. He just about had a conniption because he just had two Tychodus in one sift.
Yes. Are you ready for me to
I see the first one, obviously.
Do you see the second?
Oh yeah.
You ready?
Those both look big.
I'll do the obvious one first. I see a shark tooth there. Ooh. Oh, yes.
That's nice.
Root's a little chewed, but it's overall very nice. All right, let's see what this one's
one.
like. Please be complete.
Oh, dude.
It's better than the other one. Hold on.
Watch it, yeah.
Oh.
How's the root on that one?
Better. A little chewed, but it's good for here.
That's insane. 2 and 1.
Okay, I gotta stop whining now.
Yeah, we were just talking off camera. Like, there's been a couple no-shows today. I found that one Tychodus earlier. Chase found that big broken one, and then he just pulls these two.
What are the odds of pulling 2 at once like that? In one scoop?
No, in one scoop.
There it is. That's those 2 are like 2 of the best I've found.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Very nice, dude. Keep it going. All right, so if you guys will remember way back in the day, me and my buddy Caleb used this sifter right here for some of the micro material. We used to hunt at the other sites. I'm gonna pull some micro from this creek here. I've never done it at this creek, and I've heard there's some pretty good stuff to be found in it. It's got this main 1/4-inch sifter on the top, and then it fits right into this mesh sifter on the bottom that catches a lot of the smaller stuff. And I'm gonna put it in some bags, and we'll take it home. I might even make a video out of it, going through the micro stuff here. So let's get some scoops.
Caleb knows a lot about micro things.
All right. Okay. This sifter is small enough. 1 scoop will do it. That was thunder. That's not good.
I signed the waiver.
There's a
I'm not gonna sue.
There's a scab right there. This is what we're looking for.
Whoa.
That small gravel. Did you just hit a Hank Hill? Whoa.
Whoa. Yeah.
Damn it, Bobby, I tell you what.
Dang it, Bobby, I told you to stay out of the shed.
That's what we're looking for, though. I go through this later. In the meantime, I got some gallon Ziploc bags. I'm gonna put these in, and we'll keep it going. Fellas, I do believe it's time to retire the pill bottle for the day. It's already full. As you can see, there's these big goblins on the top, and it's just chock full of shark's teeth. About to switch to the Ziplocs and keep her going. Just pulled up this sift here already on the top. Please be whole. Come on. Yes. Perfect lateral goblin shark. Look at that. Side cusp, blade, and root. That's awesome. Let's see what else we can get. I see a squally broken there. That's a good squally. So Mr. Kendall here, you guys remember from other videos, just pulled this from one of his sieves upstream, which is a Tylosaur mosasaur tooth. Oh, focus. There we go. Not a bad little dude. He said he's got another flake of one in his bag here.
Well, the bag's so wet, I can't really pull it out right now. There's also, which I think is a spine somewhere in there. This is all from 3 sieves.
That's cool.
Including the baculites and part of a nautiloid, excuse me. But since the thunder has ceased, I guess I'm going back upstream because I didn't even halfway get that section.
Yep. Well, let us know what you find.
Well, I guess I could be nice and tell you y'all could come up there with me, but I don't know if I want to be nice or not.
Damn.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. And it's shaded.
Oh. Whoa. Look at that. This is another one that Kendall just pulled. That is a far posterior Cretaceous. Usually they're a lot bigger than this, but Cretaceous was the largest shark of the Cretaceous, largest predatory shark. They were like, they were huge. They could get bigger than great whites of today, up to 30 feet long. That's awesome. So we're moving up the creek here. After seeing the stuff that Mr. Kendall has found, we are definitely gonna try to hit this spot hard that he has found. Duck under the log. Yep, all kinds of stuff. So he said it's in the shade, and it's a very unassuming spot, and the shade really calls to me because it's kind of hot out here. So this is just a very nice creek, though. You got the big banks here. Unfortunately, you got Chase in it, stinking it all up. Oh no.
The shovel isn't limp anymore. But
Okay. I will see y'all when we get to the spot.
I haven't even looked here. That's my spoils I've been throwing.
Here we go. This is the spot,
All I was
boys.
doing, my 3 seals come from
It's
right here.
much more shaded than the last spot. Beautiful little area. And all this gravel through here is gonna have shark's teeth. So I'm gonna prop the camera up and we'll get it going. Right off the top already. Good squally right there. That's nice. Let's get going through this here and see what we can find. There's some, not sure what that is. Another good squally there. Oh, right here. That. Just missing a side cusp. Another good lateral goblin. Another one. A lot of good teeth in here. Look at that already, handful. Oh, that would have been a good one. That's a nice little handful of shark's teeth right there from the first scoop here. All right, I'm slowly walking over. Kendall kind of scared me. He says it might be film worthy if it is what he thinks it is.
I can't really see, my glasses are
Yep, that is what that is. It's a pycnodont partial plate
with bone.
with bone on the bottom, yep. Probably Anemotus. There's something biting my foot.
Fish.
But that's really cool, yep. Anemotus was a, it's called a pycnodont. They were these fish
Drum.
during the Cretaceous. Yeah, basically drumfish. They had these crushing dentitions. Those little round things you saw on the top there they were 2 teeth.
See why I can't see that well? See my glasses? Y'all look through them.
Let's see. Let's see here. Oh, good gravy. So much water on them. I couldn't see anyways. Good find though. That's cool. Here's a good looking tooth. Right on the surface of the shovel. Ooh.
I don't understand why he's being a little. He said
Nice anterior goblin shark's tooth. Or sorry, lateral, not anterior. It's a good lateral, broad blade.
quibble over what the
Both side cusps, very nice.
I think
So I just pulled this sift up. I got a couple shark's teeth. I was about to pull some goblins on the top here, and Cody said he got a really good mosasaur tooth.
So there's 2 from here.
Oh, wow. That's
John,
cool.
I pulled one earlier.
Mind if I...
yeah.
You hear me?
That's nice. Is that Tylosaur, you think? Or actual
That's
mosasaur?
what Chase was saying. I think so too.
Yeah,
It's
Better than
really
the one I pulled out, Jace. More complete.
there you go. That's awesome, dude. Good job. Good find.
it's debatable.
And then back to this sift I was gonna pull. There's a good looking goblin on the top. I saw another blade. Oh no. Broken blade there. And then I saw a squally next to him.
Yeah, I would say yours is probably not.
Check this out. Right under this rock, I see a root of another. Looks like a decent lateral if it's whole. Yes, it is. That one right there. Another good tooth right on the top.
All right, here you go, Jace.
Very nice. I see a good Tychotis right here, fellas. I see a root. Is it whole?
Need any water?
There's a root. Ooh. That's a nice one. Very cool. Maybe a little bit dinged up around the edge, like the border of the root, or sorry, the crown. Tiny bit of a wear facet on the top from use. Good detail in that though. That's awesome. So
One of my best finds today.
that's cool. Yeah, Dr. Friel here. If you guys may remember, he's the one who found the dinosaur tooth here a couple trips ago. I say a couple trips ago. That was last year.
Last year,
Yeah. He's got a couple vertebrae. You mind pointing out which is which?
Yeah, so this is a fish vertebra. Here it's missing some of the neural spines. This is just an unusual, probably the axis vertebrae for turtle. So we'll have to get a determination on that. And then this one is actually that's a soft shell turtle. And
Yep.
somewhere I got an alligator gar scale. And this is the alligator gar scale here.
I love gar scales.
Yeah, so I knew it was a gar scale, and then I saw that side first, and it's kind of got that typical kind of, this one's a little broken on this side, diamond shape. But when I turned it over, that really weird ornamentation. Asking Chase, he says that the alligator gars, that genus, they get that weird ornamentation, which I hadn't seen before.
That's cool. Yep. Atractosius, they're known for that ornamentation on there. That's really cool. There's been some good gar vertebrae pulled from this creek.
And then this was a tooth I was just showing.
Oh,
He actually, I thought it was a tooth. He thinks it might be part of a hybidon spine. Which,
Really?
And I've gotten more distal pieces of hybidon spine, so I'm not exactly sure. I'm not convinced it's a hybidon spine.
If it is, it's a huge one.
Yeah, they have but I have gotten the tips here, and they're usually very ornamented. They've usually got either little bumpy ridges on them or lines. They're very distinctive. Hybidon teeth, I got a couple today, and I've occasionally gotten cephalic claspers as well, or cephalic denticles, the pair that the males had on their head. So those are probably the more unusual finds for today.
That's really cool, dude. Congrats,
And,
congrats.
I already showed you the soft shell turtle, right?
Yes. Yeah, we found a couple pieces
Yeah, that's
downstream.
fairly common here.
Very nice.
What's your best find today?
My best find, the very first sift I pulled up was a almost fully rooted hybidont tooth, as well as mega coelacanth.
Cool.
Yep.
Mega Coelacanth.
Yep.
I gotta see this.
That's what Chase said. It's buried in the bottom of the pill bottle right
I'll show you
now.
when we get back to the van.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that's on my wish list. And the other thing I want that has been collected here are lungfish tooth plates.
Ooh, yeah.
There've been at least one here. So.
It was cool.
It was cool.
Well, cool. What
Yeah.
part of the coelacanth?
I think it's part of jaw. I
Okay.
want to say.
Very cool.
Not 100%.
Yeah, I've got a piece of a mosasaur jaw in my bag over there as well. It doesn't have any teeth in it, but the rest of the proportions and the look of it match other pieces of last time I was here about a week ago. We got a similar sized piece of mosasaur, and it's got 3 tooth fragments in it.
That's really cool. Yep. We've been doing pretty good today, I'd say.
Yeah, and the weather's perfect. Water's nice and low. And,
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. Got another sift going here. Right on the top, I see a couple of big heartbreaker goblins. Let me get situated here. Let's see. That one there, also a big heartbreaker. There's one there. A little bit better. I'm gonna get situated here. I'll go through this on camera. A couple good squallies in here I saw. Another heartbreaker goblin. Good grief. I blame Chase. No? Nothing to say about that, Chase?
He's sleeping on the floor tonight.
Oh, there's a good goblin. Oh, just a little bit broken on the tip. Still, though, not a bad one. There's a Tychotus right there. A little broken.
I'm confused about.
There's a good Cretalamna right there. That's my best Cretalamna of the day, it looks like. Oh, let me get a focus on that. Hold on. There we go. That's a nice Cretalamna.
Thank you, Saga. Just not quite right about it.
There's another Tychotus right there.
It's almost like a tooth setting on top instead of wood.
Check that out. Good root, it looks like. Just a little bit broken on the side.
Definitely would.
Darn.
Look at
A handful so far.
Yeah. Hey, Billy, you want pictures of some faux fossils?
Some faux fossils.
Yes, sir, Billy. There's one. I'm not looking
Let's
for
see. A faux fossil?
145.
Yep, not quite a Tychotus. Yep. Wood. It's wood. Unfortunate. Let's check this handful out. Whew. What one scoop of gravel will get you in this creek? That's crazy. Here's a good looking goblin. I see a root right there.
You found?
You'll see that right there.
I know you found one at
Ooh.
site.
Ooh, this.
One where I took you and your dad.
Yeah, I did. I found a chunk of one.
That looks like a good tooth. It's just missing a little bit of side cusp. Looks like it would have been a lower anterior lateral. Nice. That's crazy. Got another good goblin in that same sift. Oh.
No!
No?
No, not that. I think a damn mosquito the size of a thunderbird just tore me up.
What's up? What is that? Cretaceous rhino. Oh my goodness. We're all pulling bangers. Okay, there's oh that's a good lateral Dude.
even done with my sift yet.
Okay.
It's a little
All right.
worn, but it's still got its enamel and everything. Looks like an egg without the serration.
Oh my, that's a good sized one, dude.
What?
That's awesome. Good stuff. Full root, everything. Yep. Awesome. That was a very nice lateral right there, though. That's awesome. Chase goes, Dylan, you might want to film this. So let's see what he's got. I heard what it was already.
Do you see what I see?
Hold on. Am I just blind? Oh.
Please. That'll work.
That'll do. That's nice. It's got that lighter color towards the tip.
It does. Hold on, let me move this over and kill whatever animal is biting my cheeks right now. All right. Oh, there's another one.
Oh, yeah.
The duality of Tychotis.
That's awesome. Good preservation.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh. Nice sign kern. That's
Good
beautiful.
quality.
Good stuff, dude. Another one, Chase? Nice. That's a nice hybidon spine. So hybidons, the Maristodinoides, those teeth I was showing earlier in the video, they have these spines coming out of the dorsal fin. For any predators who tries to bite them on the back, it would not be having a good day.
It would be a tallywhacked if you will.
Tallywhacked. The whole rigmarole.
Every bit of it.
Every bit of it. That's cool.
That's good.
Very nice. Very good. Very nice. I got another sift going here. I see this tooth on top, missing a side cusp, unfortunately. Oh, actually, you know what? I think it might be missing the primary side cusp. I think that would have been a double. Maybe not. I can't really tell. Still a very nice tooth there. And then I saw a root right there. Look at that. That's nice as well. And I hear them say, "Oh, dilly, John has got something quite good." Ooh. Oh, that's beautiful. Another nice pycnodont mouth plate. A partial. What's the like technical term for that plate?
They're usually either depends on the genus. It's either the prearticular or the vomerine.
Gotcha. That's cool, dude. Good
Probably it's
find.
probably is a prearticular because it's probably from like I think this is the lateral, this is the medial side.
That's awesome.
You just gotta show me up. I found one with two. Boy, you just gotta show me up, John.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kendall.
That's
It is
awesome.
what it is.
Yep. What was that, Kendall? Beautiful. Kendall's a beautiful singer, by the way. But I just pulled this scoop up. I didn't even like go through this any, and that right there. Another good lateral. Like, I don't know what it is today, but we're finding a lot of good ones. It's awesome. I just pulled this here, broken hybidont, and Kendall said he got himself a Cretaceous sticking off the top of his. Oh, wow! Do the honors. Let's see it.
Of course, the root's gone. Most of the root's gone, but you'd say that'd be an inch and a quarter, inch and
Yeah.
a half, and that's not measuring from tip to tip like a lot of people. That's overall straight to,
Yeah, that's cool. Got that nice pattern on the blade.
Yeah, the lightning strike where it's been sitting close to some roots.
Yep. Very nice.
So, Dylan, let's
Yeah.
ask you a question.
Okay.
How well is your hunt going today? Are you catching up with the rest of us, or are you still over playing in the sand?
Honestly, I've been playing in the sand a lot. I've been building some sand castles and stuff like that. They've already been washed away from the creek, but
Oh, well, that's nice. Well,
Yeah, it's fun.
maybe you'll start finding some great stuff.
maybe we'll see. We'll see. I'm pulling some teeth from this sift. I got a nice little handful going, but y'all see that right there? That's such a heartbreaker. That's a big goblin tooth. That's like, it's like pushing 2 inches. It's crazy. So we're kind of limited on time now at this site. We're probably going to get my last few scoops in here, but I just pulled this handful. Look at this Cretalamna though. A really interesting root shape. Kind of got like the flared out edges on the corners, and then it's just a perfect root and blade and side cusps. Really nice bulbous side cusps on that. That's awesome. I love me some Cretalamna. As we were leaving, I saw this bottle sticking out of the bank here. I'm gonna pull it just to see what it is, see if it's something, you know. It says quart on the side. Cody was saying that might not be very rare, but I mean, it's in there. Dang. Might want to bring a shovel over here.
Yeah, you can use it.
Well, here. Doing this one-handed will be interesting. Get the under.
I just don't want to break it.
Yeah,
I don't want to be the one that does that.
I doubt it's very rare. Or antique.
Yeah, it's whole. Yeah, there's a wiggle.
Golly. I might have to set the phone camera down.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, I see it coming. Oh, it's whole. There's really no engraving on it.
Top?
I can't tell. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mold too. It's probably not that.
Not that
too
old.
No, it's a cool bottle though.
Still interesting.
Everybody boo this man again. Boo!
I might keep it. I might clean it out and use it for shark's teeth. Pretty nice. And use them for shark's teeth I did. What you're seeing here are all of the broken teeth from both this fossil hunt and the previous hunt that I had at this site. After the hunt, the total number came out to about 480 shark's teeth for this hunt, just under my record of about 499 from this site. And while we didn't meet our record, we definitely made up for it in the cool rare finds that we had today, such as obviously the incredibly rare Coelacanth piece. I would also like to bring something to y'all's attention. On September 12th in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the Alabama Museum of Natural History will be having its annual Fossil Festival, a free-to-the-public event where you can come in and check out all kinds of different cool fossils from Alabama's history. Vendors will have tables set up, and I will be having a table set up there as well. So if you guys want to stop by and hang out and see some of the fossils that I found, be sure to swing by. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one.